Hi guys, and welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm a bit late. Just had a couple of things to take care of quickly here at home before I went live. So just bear me a second while I get chat up. That's the one. Oh, hello. I'll tell you what, we're going to get rid of that one first. Go to channel. I'm already on the channel. Okay, it's not going to get rid of it. That's fine, never mind. So, put that one up. How are you all doing? Are you all okay? Just going to get this all shared out. Share. That's his Discord. I'll actually load. Right. Right, there we go. That's that posted out. So, hello, and welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's alright. And how are you finding the first day of Arkfall? Is it all you expected it to be? Is it a lot of fun? Is it, well, is it just one of those, you know? So, close that. There we go. So, we've got quite a lot on the agenda for tonight, so hopefully we're going to get through it. And I've got a lot of woohoo. Yeah, let's take them off. So yeah, like I said, a lot on the agenda for tonight. We've got espionage, we've got the trivia, we've got the Alliance Starbase. We'll be looking at also some of the other stuff that's coming, like the Defiant Research, the Bajoran mission stores, the officers, skins, battle pass, the calendar, field training, and the packs, if we can actually ever get them to load. Because I've noticed that the in-app store is actually, well, it's not really working at the minute, because all I can see is the Dry Dock H, which is something I really want, and I'm really disappointed to find it's 90 quid. Really? Scopley? Really? I mean, I don't know why they've actually priced it at that, but they kind of did this with the Fourth Researcher. They just slapped it in at $100. 90 quid. Don't know why. But anyway, first things first, I want to just briefly bring up as well is a little rest in peace, Lieutenant Savick. Yes, for those of you who remember, Lieutenant Savick, or Kirstie Allen, played Lieutenant Savick in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. The one lieutenant to actually challenge Captain Admiral Kirk, should I say, on the bridge of the Enterprise, who sadly passed away yesterday. Yes, the 5th of December 2022, Kirstie Allen passed away due to cancer. So our hearts and feelings go out to her and at this sad time. So, yes. Very, very sad day for some of the Star Trek community who remember Kirstie Allen pretty well. Obviously, she was replaced in Star Trek 3 and Star Trek 4. The reasons behind that, I'm not 100% sure, because I've not actually delved into that. So I'm not bothered. At the end of the day, she's a fantastic actress. A lot of accolades behind her. And from what some of her co-stars have said, that she was a warm-hearted, kind person. So, yes, unfortunately, rest in peace, Kirstie Allen. So, anyway, Right, so it's time to go in-game. Yes, it is time to actually load up the game and see what we can actually, you know, mess around with tonight. So, right, move myself over here. So, right, let's start with the packs, if we can actually get them up. Can we? No, we can't. There you go. $100 for that is, for those of you across the pond. I mean, I can't jip the pack neither, because Latinum 535,000. I mean, wow, that's a lot of Latinum. And then you got 66 billion Pastille Titanium and Raw as well. Quite a bit of a G3 as well. More on the ore side, considering the docks actually take crystal. So I don't understand the ore side of things, but hey ho, there it is. And then obviously you've got your G4, which is level across the board. So yeah, I don't know if any higher players in the G5 region will be able to see G5 parts in there, but Dry Dock H is finally arrived in game. I mean, look at that. 3 days. 30 of them. That's not bad. Oh, 36. 10 days. But it's certainly worth the price. It is certainly worth the price. And unfortunately, the downside is it's not going to be a pack that I'm going to be buying because, well, I can't afford 90 quid. So, but yeah. So, right. Also, we've got a couple of... we have quite a few freebies. Well, first of all, let's claim the Matrix diodes, because obviously they're for your missions. Obviously 440, there we go. So we will quickly look at the missions, and there's quite a lot of missions. I know they said there was about 30 new missions for this month, but wow, they're really divided down. But we've got a few free gifts. Now, for those of you who remember, today has been a bit of a rocky start, hasn't it? We had maintenance going over. By the time actually server 134 came online, it was an hour and 45 minutes over. So, but I'll give communication a good one on this one, because at least they communicated, let us know pretty quickly. There's been an issue. We just need a little bit more time. So at least we're ending the arc on a pretty much the same way we started, an extended maintenance, but luckily it's not an extra 4 hours. So now, and then obviously this evening we've had a few issues with the event change, with the red dots actually being lazy. Yes, I'm saying they're actually being lazy. They just did not want to fight us tonight. So Scopley had to put negotiations in place and negotiate them to actually start dying for us. So hopefully that's all sorted. I mean, I briefly saw something about it's still not working in some places, but hopefully it's just a minor technical glitch and it will resolve itself. But anyway, what are we going to get in these gifts? Well, let's have a quick look, shall we? Wow, a rare and a rare, and 18 of the event store currency. We're going to go. Hey, yo, Nuts, how are you doing, mate? So. Wow, that's actually not too bad, actually. I actually like that. A rare Solo Armada. Ooh. We'll have a look at the Bajoran store later on that one. See if it's actually worth me doing it. I'm not 100% sure quite it is, but we'll see. And then obviously some rare directives as well. I know the calendar is up as well, so we will be going through that later as well. So these directives are probably going to be on hold until I see a specific event. If I don't see that event, then I'm going to crack on with a load of Armadas, because I've got loads. And with the new additions to the Starbase, well, yeah, we kind of need to get those superconductors in. So wait for my epic fun customer service. Howdy there, Bog. Welcome to the show. Will you be serving tea and biscuits? I got a sweet tooth. No, not tonight, mate. I won't be doing tea and biscuits. I'll be doing Vimto. Straight Vimto. So that's the first gift chest. So that's actually not a bad chest. I actually quite like that one. And then this one we're going to get is another 12,000. So that's not bad. That's 30,000 event currency straight off the bat. I like that. I really do. So I'm just going to make a quick note of that because I want to make notes of everything through this month so I can actually do a better grading at the end. So day one, event currency, 30k in gift chests. So that's a nice little start, that one. So I'll have to pull the screenshots for that when I get round to it. So right, so that's a gift chest. This was a bit of a funny one, wasn't it? I forgot to collect. No, I'm sure you'll get there nuts. This one was a bit of a funny one, wasn't it? The chest for the incursions by month. Yeah, very, very lackluster for the fact that they literally took it off us. But luckily, we've actually got a reprieve in the event store. Yes, we have actually got a reprieve in the event store for it, so it can be forgiven certain points. So now I do have a couple of chests that I quickly need to pull. So, oh yes, as well, field training, getting a new banner for it to say that you've actually done something. Woohoo! Now there has been a notice go out in as well in the announcements stating that there is certain parts of it for high level players, something to do with the Rialta. I've not actually looked at it yet because I thought, you know what, I'm actually going to look at it live here on stream with you guys. I mean, obviously, I'm sure I was pleased with the gift. That's what you get when there's a buy. Yes, that's what you get when there is a bye week. So you get 500 those subspace relays, 3 Una shards, and 480 currency. So that's basically 4 Mantis blueprints. It's not, or 1 rare strike team officer. It's not enough for an epic. That's the big piss take about it. There's not enough to actually get one of the epics because they cost 600. So to me, that is a real piss take. But anyway, so I've got a couple of ships. Wait, where are these ships located? I know. Oh, I think they were still out. Yeah, they're still out doing bits and bobs. So, alright, so I'm just gonna put myself in front of the things because I'm gonna need my locations. So not bad for a bunch of gifts at the minute. Okay, I'm guessing this system doesn't want to spawn any other. There they are. They're coming out of their cubby holes now. So right now, espionage. There is a mission to complete it. So what I'm going to do is quickly assign the Enterprise to this one, and right. So we're going to need Kirk. I have to move myself out of the way. Kirk, Khan, and Yuki. Just need a health officer to go below deck. There we go. So yeah, that'll do. Wow, that's the first time my Enterprise has actually hit 5 million. So that's not bad. Obviously, once I get it out of dock, it won't be there. Right now, espionage. Let's quickly claim that. Oh, some battle pass points. Yee! Apparently, its picture's pretty vanishing. So, also the new help button. You just press the help button, it disappears. Yes, I think this is a new feature that they've not told us about. I know it has actually been asked in my Discord about where you just press it and it automatically sends the helps, rather than it bringing up that extra screen about who actually needs help and who do you actually want to help. Is there anyone in your alliance that you don't like and you don't fancy helping them? I'm sure there's some alliances like that. I love everybody in my alliance. You're all getting helped. So, but anyway, as you can see, my event store is looking at 99. But we're going to be doing espionage first. Obviously, there's a lot of events going on. You've got a solo leaderboard for the Starbase Researcher. This is your trivia, which I'm kind of already doing. So just be aware, if you are doing hostile grinding, your answer for this one is actually B. What colour nickname is given to the umpires in baseball? Obviously, for those of you across the pond, you know this. Us British, we don't actually know this one. So it was kind of a guess, and I saw people talking about Armadas, so I thought it was Armadas. And then I noticed every time I'm killing points, hostiles, I was actually getting points for this. So it turned out to me, it's killed 20 hostiles. Pretty easy, you can do that as part of your dailies. Obviously, it's a 3-day event, so you can crack on with it. We will be doing some of the trivia. There are only 4 questions, so that's a bonus. And then obviously you're going to get these holographic cards to use to unlock special rewards. What that's going to be, I do not know. I'll tell you what, we might just actually go through and actually do this. I do have the answers in front of me, so hey, they're going to get answered. Next one is a Player of the Month and Alliance of the Month. So as you can see, I'm ranked 253. Yeah, my alliance, oh, we're up to 6. So you will get a trophy which will entitle you to some special rewards. The rewards are in the event in the event store. So obviously crack on, go look in there. Core missions. Yes, complete core missions. You've only got 6 days to do this. Yes, 6 days to do these. So get on with those core missions. Do not leave them. Get them done. You've got your matrix diodes. Get in there. Get them done. As you can see as well, what's that? 5,200, 7,200 event currency. Not an awful lot, but there you go. But it is event store month, so please do not, with most of the events this month, do not expect materials or resources. I will say that to you, because you know what it's going to be like with that lot. Well, yeah, I'm kind of annoyed because I would love some materials and resources, but we, from DJ's video released this morning, advertising the ARC, he did say that we're back up to the full 9 days of token events. So we are back up to the full day. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday going to be your event, your token events. Obviously, well, actually no, I'm not even quite sure what they're going to be paying out, because they used to pay out materials and resources, but last time they ran, they didn't. They paid out event currency. So we'll have to watch that one. Espionage we'll go into in a minute. Battle Pass overflow, some Odo shards to finish it off, Latinum and recruit tokens, and obviously at the top there you're going to get your broken deceiving rods. So your broken deceiving rod will allow you to open your treasury. Free to play players. Back to regular officer auction. Yes, I have heard that. It is back to the original material spend and directive spend for the auction, and your officer auction this time, there's going to be 3 weekends of it, is Jagzia Dax the Epic. So obviously she's going to kick it all off, and hopefully it's not going to be like the Wayun event. Please, not like the Wayun event. I don't want it to be a heroic. Really don't. I mean, that was just torture for players who don't have the materials in backstock for. I mean, 120,000 materials for over the 3 weekends. That was ridiculous. But anyway, so we're going to kick off with the events, and we're going to kick off with the rescue effort to go rescue Major Kira Nerys. Now, this is the conclusion to the espionage about who the spy is. Obviously, yes, we all know now it was a changeling. I think we kind of all gathered that one after the 2nd month, when the female changeling, yes, they were the worst notes. I cannot disagree with that one. I absolutely hated them. I didn't, but I hated them somewhat chronic. By the way, after the 2nd month, at the end of the core missions, that last little bit was the revealing that the Admiral, what's his face, was actually a changeling. And that kind of, to me, that kind of threw it in that, okay, the spy is not actually one of our 3 core officers, Cisco, Miles, or Kira. It was going to be a changeling, which made a lot more sense. Yes, the characters' personas were sort of tweaked a little bit, but yeah. But you've got 7 days to do this event. You've got a week to do this event, and also you're going to get some of the glorious isolinear data points, which you can go spend in the event store. So we've got multiple different events currency this month. It's hard to keep on top of what we've got. But anyway, Commander, our efforts are not in vain. We've exposed the changeling, but we're not done yet. Now we've got to go find Major Kira if she's still alive. Gather your intelligence and see where it leads. Now, score by completing a mission in my own skin, available in the holodeck. It is a mission in the holodeck. I've already claimed it. Didn't realise this until I actually read this one after I'd done it. It literally just says claim. It's a free one. It's not going to cost you any matrix diets. Get the mission, get it done, and apparently there's some juicy rewards. So we are going to do that mission. So now, since I've already got the mission claimed and it's already up on the board, what I'm going to do is jump straight into here. And as you can see, the top line as well is all completely changed. There it is, 7 points. There's 7 map parts of it. And obviously you got the field training, which we will touch on later in the show. In my own skin is a level 10 go. So rewards are most likely going to be lackluster. But then again, some assignment speed ups for 1 day is actually not too bad. So let's go find Cisco. And we're going to send the Enterprise off. As you can see, a lot of players have already done this one. So that's that ship off going that way. Now we're going to pull a second ship, because obviously I've got 2 out doing grinding at the minute. If anyone's got any questions or queries, I do want to hear them. Bring them to me. I shall see what I can answer if I can. Right. So we're starting with that one. Right, Bajora, I said I need another ship, so we're going to put the jellyfish on. And I'll tell you what, I'm not even going to bother changing the crew. So harp at me if you want to about crews. That I'm not really fussed about. So that's the trivia. So what? Oh, the trivia is actually currently ongoing. Now I need another ship for something. I can't remember what it was. I'll figure out what it was eventually. But the Enterprise has just arrived in the system, so looks like we're gonna get onto it. Oh, as well, the Alliance Starbase. We will be looking at that. And guess what? I've actually got permission off my Admiral and the guys who deal with Starbase to actually tinker around with it. I hate restarting a game and it crashes right away. Oh God, yes. That could be a stability with the what platform are you running, Nuts? Is it iOS or Android? So we're going to skip through most of the text on these missions, because look, yes, it's our Admiral who plays many different Admirals. What Hodger, Watkins, I don't know. There's quite a few of them. Scopley, please, can we have some new faces? It would really help us. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't help us, but it would be nice to have some new faces. So, oh, we've got a Gemini warship to kill straight out. Yeah, looks like my Enterprise can't take that on. So we'll get that done. So that's okay. So I've hit a milestone, and I've got a funny feeling that's going to be the last one to do with. Right, pick up Major Kira. Let's go. 32 seconds. Oh, so it looks like if these all stay pretty close together, we're not really going to be able to do much else at the minute, except complete the mission. Now, Ultimate DJs did actually release a video at Event Change as well, explaining what rewards you're going to get. Obviously, for those who heavily vested in Kira, you are going to see a massive, massive amount of stuff that you are going to be able to get, which also potentially means a full pull on this month's rare Kira. Yes, Kira Nerys instead of Colonel Kira. Either way I see it, it's Colonel because she's wearing the Colonel's uniform. So, okay, so I'm in front of Cisco, in front of half the tech. Sorry about that. So, it disappeared before I had a chance to click it. Bloody thing. Oh, there it is. So, interrupt Chief O'Brien's vacation on Riser. So now we've got to fly all the way over to Riser. Yay! 57 seconds. So let's go and claim that quickly. Let's get rid of that. Trivia question 1. Right, so that's question 1 answered. So let's have a quick go. Oh, hello. Click that. Whoa, we got some holographic cards. Now, for those of you who remember, I can't remember what the episode was called in Deep Space Nine, but it was an episode where a lot... it was during the war. They'd not long retaken Deep Space Nine. I think it's part of Season 7. I think. Or is it Season 6? No, I think it might be Season 6. The senior staff are not particularly too, chatty, and they're on a right downer. And Jake Sisko hatches a plan with Nog to get hold of this for his dad. So just to cheer him up. Yeah, that's it. Take me to the holosuite? No, I think Take Me to Holosuite was yeah. Was that the one with the Vulcans who wanted to play Sisko at his own game or something like that? Captain Solok or something like that. So right, so we're gonna go get Miles anyway. Oh, we have another ship to attack. Yee! So while we're going to attack that, let's quickly look at the trivia. So it looks like we're going to be backwards and forwards a little bit here, so I do apologise. Question number 2. Okay. What is the name of the Area Relief Pictures warm-up in? Well, I've got the answer here. Go on. There's 11 you watching that right now. Go on, give me the answer. What is the answer to this one? What is the name of the Area Relief Pictures warm-up in? Is it a bullpen, a ball yard, a holodeck, or battling cage? I like that one. Hi, Tav. Bullpen. So what we've got to do is mine 100 parcel. So... has anyone else got a different answer to that one? Let's just get these two out of the way. So, oh, we're going to need a miner out for this one, aren't we? These lower level systems, I can never remember where the power steel is. I'm sure it's off to the side, behind some nets, as they throw the 100-mile-an-hour balls. Ooh! I bet they love throwing those balls so fast. So we just need to go mine 100 of that. So 100 of that, and we should have our answer. For some reason, my dogs are looking rather small tonight. They are. Right. Is it me, or did these just actually look smaller than usual? They just look a lot smaller to me. Strange that. How much have I got in my cargo bay? Oh, not a lot yet.
Christmas has arrived at Queensgate Shopping Centre in Peterborough. And we've got all your festive favourites back for another year.
Right.
From the charity gift tree with Bernardo's.
Looks like that mission's kind of stopped itself. Discover the identity of the changeling imposter.
From your favourite brands. Queensgate has everything for everyone.
I've got a funny feeling that these 7 level bits are not all this mission. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be a 5-parter. Right, let's put myself over there, because obviously, like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of jumping around. And I don't really need the buttons in that corner for now. So this is kind of what I do in a morning, literally jump in between systems with multiple ships. Anyway, so we're going back to fight for a changeling. Oh, another ship to kill. Yay! Oh, that's somebody's Defiant. We don't want that. There we go. Mission objective. I don't want to be hitting somebody's Defiant. Right, so it looks like we're getting ready. There we go. Done. So pull him off. Boom! Well done. Bullpen. I'd say obviously we don't get the honour of watching baseball in this country unless you actually stream it. To be honest, I've not even seen it on Paramount Plus. I mean, Paramount Plus is over here, but I've not even seen it advertised there. I've seen them advertising American football, and I'm sorry to put it to you, American rugby, because to be perfectly honest, yes, they do kick a ball every now and again, but they're pretty much running with the ball in their hand or throwing it. Football kind of lends it to my opinion, lends it to its name. The ball is kicked by your foot, and you use your foot to kick it and move it around. But I don't know where soccer came from over in America. I really don't. But I mean, that's what you guys call it, so fair dues. So, how many runs are scored in a Grand Slam? How many runs are killed? How many runs are killed? How many runs are in a Grand Slam? Come on, let's go on. Right, if any of you are in America, I'm testing your knowledge on baseball here. 4. Has anyone else got a different answer? Because like I say, bear in mind, I've got the answers in front of me, so I already know what the answer is. So I'm testing you on the knowledge of one of your mainstay sports. And it is baseball. Is baseball played in 1 month, or is it played over like a few months or a year-long season or something like that? Because obviously I'm not quite sure how baseball works in America. The Super Bowl, I've got an idea. Is like what is it like? Just 2 teams that play the Super Bowl. Two winning teams from the leagues or something like that. Is it? I mean, I'm not sure on how your sport is, but yes, the answer is 4. We will go with 4 because, like I said, that's the answer I've got here. So luckily, we're not going to kill worms. We're going to kill swarm. We already have a ship out there, and I guarantee that will kill 20 of them. Not a problem. So let's just click that mission. Is it going to be an extra bit? 182 games. Is that how many games of baseball are played? Right, so nothing's come up. Oh no, that's it. That is it for espionage. That is it. August to October. Right, so it is like a seasonal thing then. So you just play through the summer. So that's interesting to know, actually. Nice little bit of general knowledge there. So, right. Now then, this is... Right, now we've got to figure out how we're going to be using these intels. So let me just have a look at the then the playoffs. Is this Super Bowl nuts? Where's me intels? Here we go. So Kira, I've got 33. Miles, I've got 35. And Cisco, I've got 43. So that's not too bad. Wow, many more games than I would have guessed. I watched the NFL, and that is far fewer. Right. So let's go into espionage and see if there's actually, something. Well, no. Complete mission. Done that one. Okay. Right. This is the time where I really wish that I'd actually paid attention to DJ's video on this. So let's go into the event store. Is there anything in... Ah, here we go. Espionage. So, here we go. We've got the bounties. So, we'll have a look at Cisco. So, one chest is going to be 2 intel and 10 chests. Oh, hello. Behind me will be 20 chests. So, here we go. You've got this one then, you've got a 10% chance of getting a Cisco shard, and a 90% chance of a rare. So the chances are you're going to be able to do a lot to the O'Brien and Changeling Kira. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through. Oh, I've got to wait 24 hours before I can claim another one. Okay, so Miles O'Brien, again, another one that wasn't big on it, and then click that. Here we go. So now I can upgrade Miles O'Brien. Yay! Which means his chance of increasing 3 shots in a round is going to go up. So we're definitely going to boost him up today. And Kira. There you go. 20% chance of an epic, 80% chance of rare. Kira Nerys, you are guaranteed to pull a shard for Kira. So we're going to go for 10 on that one, because it is literally 1. And there we go. We can start pulling Kira Nerys. 40 shards in total. So I'm going to be a few shards short for Kira, but that's fine. And I tell you what, that Changeling Kira looks hideous. Literally hideous. But anyway, so I've got to wait for 24 hours before I can come back in and spend some more. Got 6 days to do it. So there you go. That's what your bounty is for the espionage. Woo! We have finally completed espionage. Hey! So, right. So, trivia. Right, so we're going to send him home. We're going to need... Right, so we're going to call him up and we'll start killing the swarms. Right, so while we're obviously doing... Obviously, I'm going to keep this up on screen at some point. So, right, as I just mentioned as well, you'll notice the help button on the far side there has got number 3 on it, and it just disappears. Now, I'm kind of hoping that's actually sending helps. I'm really hoping that's sending helps. If it is, smashing, it means it's less for us to worry about.
You might
right.
Think the Vauxhall Corsa is the best looking car out there. The best equipped, even the best driving. We'll leave that up to you.
Right, well, we might as well bring the Enterprise on because we don't need that out at the moment. I don't know what... all I know is the letter, the answer for question 4.
And 7.9% APR representative. And best of all, it's available to drive away today.
But we're definitely going to be scoring points towards these players of the month and all that.
18 plus. Vauxhall Finance. To verify, see vauxhall.co.uk/supermini.
Are you a fun lover in need of a little extra cash? Then trade in your games and gadgets.
So this is where we get to the boring, one of the boring stages.
Mike, are you ready to go solo? You are?
So right, I'll tell you what. Let's move on to. Nope, I don't want that one just yet. I want to go up here because there is a mission in the Bajoran store. Now, quickly, I'm just going to have a look at the... Oh, I've got 3 days before I can pull it anyway. Maybe doing a rare, I might be able to get a pull ready. Which means I'll end up with an epic. But obviously it's going to be 3 days before I get there. But anyway, there is a mission available in the store. The Craving, as you can see, 275 credits. Now, I'm not going to pull that mission yet. I'm going to just leave it. Are you finished scratching? Sorry, my dog's up here tonight, so just had to scratch. The helps did count for my dailies at least. Yeah, well, in that case, that's brilliant because that means they're actually counting for something. So yeah, so you've got your mission here. Obviously, go ahead, claim it, and obviously do your mission. Right. As well, so we've done that one. We've done the help button. Let's send the Franklin over here. Okay, so he's just asking the Admiral for something. So, right. Alliance Starbase. Let's jump into the Alliance Starbase. Now, there are a lot of new things added to the Alliance Starbase because it is pretty much, the PvP is now open. However, to me, the PvP side of things is pretty crap because it is basically going to be an Armada. And I'm actually going to take the first few steps here because, like I said, I've been given permission to play with this. So we can have a look at it. Now, as you see in the top right hand corner, there is the undeploy starbase. Basically, that is your recall button. What's the information button up there? Okay, that's boring. That just tells you about the starbase. But you basically can recall your starbase. Pressing on that, undeploying it is going to make sure it moves. Now, like I said, Alliance starbases are now going to be targeted. Players can, other alliances can raid them for plasma. Yay! Who wants more plasma? Tell you what, come and get it. No, don't. Just don't come and get it. But anyway, yeah. So now I don't know if this is activated yet or not. So I don't know if they're actually giving you some time to just build up your base first. But basically what it is, depending on the level of your command center, which we will look at in just a minute, will depend on how many players can actually attack it. The maximum I've seen so far is only 4. So there's varying things that you could potentially do with raiding. It's like you could use your amalgam, cloaking, I don't know, some things like that. How strong your Alliance Starbase is going to be in a fight, I really do not know. But it's going to depend on the research that comes with it and the new buildings. So, oh, I didn't start that, did I? Who started that? Not me. So let's get rid of that one. Boom. Because I'm going to jump in here and do this. Right, so this is the command center. That's alright, you'll get there eventually. So this is the command center. Basically, command is the used to coordinate your starbase assaults, so your attacks against other miners. I mean, as you'll be able to see, there's little guns there rotating. So they do have some sort of defences. So when I got 7 more shards, I went nowhere. Bless you, mate. So defense manoeuvres amongst the members of the Alliance. As a beating heart of the operation structure, the Alliance plans command control is a key hub to activity aboard Starbase. So obviously, yeah, it's going to control the size of the mines, and as you can see, it's got some hull health upgrade. It's going up by 1 million each time. As you can see, by the time you get to level 3, that's when it actually starts increasing your size, and it does top out at 34, and it's all 4 sides for the assault. Advanced hull health upgrade is a bonus on top of it. So what I'm going to do is going to quickly start that. Let's get it done. Oh. What happened there? Wow, you can't plan this one, can you? Wow. Okay, let's. Oh, yeah, even that one's still. I didn't want. Right. Right. Oh. Wow. Right, just give me 2 seconds because I'm gonna see if I can get eco in on this one. So I don't. Oh, D.
Using my Barclaycard Forward credit card to pay for the stuff I need now could help build up my credit score for the day I need something bigger. So buying a set of headphones...
Right, so just put a quick message out to see if they'll actually jump in and watch what we're all seeing. Because this is... Well, I certainly didn't expect this. Can we do another building? Right, so we can get this happening. So right, so okay, so this is where we've got the problem, because now it's, let's get them claimed out the way. What's the upcoming event? Which event are you on about there, Nuts?
Wonderland experience and the perfect gifting from your favorite brands.
So it says to start building, so let's see what it's going to pick. It's going to pick collisional, but it's telling me that I think we found a problem with the starbase already. Just what I really didn't want to happen tonight. So that's kind of going to mess things up for me showing you the starbase, because I was hoping to actually show you some stuff. Yeah, it's daily. I don't know what you mean. So, right, let's exit. So let's go off there and see what up. Right, upcoming dailies. I don't know what you mean. I've got no upcoming dailies on mine. Right. Okay, so that's... Right, tell you what I'm going to do is... Right. Nuts, do you actually want to be a little bit more specific? Because I'm not quite sure what you're on about. The new daily... The upcoming daily. I'm literally not sure what you're on about. Right, let's get rid of that. I'm going to... Oh, right, okay. Right. Now, have we Right, by the looks of it, I think we might have sorted it. Yes, we sorted it. Oh, right. Okay. I'll just let them know. So, right, so we've got 2 new decks appear as well. We have the shield modulator. So this obviously is going to boost your shields for your starbase. So we'll just quickly get that online. Oh, hello. Oh my lordy. Really? I can't keep playing localization just to get this. Right, so, and then obviously next one's the cloak detection. So this will probably make it so you can Daily's event. I'll have to have a look at that one. So 2 hours. There we go. Start it. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy. This is... Why? Pepsi. Stop. So dog's just going a bit funny because someone's just come in to the house. Unfortunately, partner and the eldest had to go out earlier and have just returned. So, but right. So I'm not quite sure what to do with the dailies on this one. Right, if you just excuse me, I need to bail the dog out. Hey, that's enough. That's enough. Go on, don't go now. Oh, sorry about that. Bless the little pooch. She's getting old. So, slightest noise in the house now. She's sort of like barking towards it. Right, so what we got here? Oh, that's just me saying I've done this. Done the modulators. Nice. Just let them know that I'm having issues with it. So, right. Oh, no, now they're done. Now they're done. Why, mate? What? Frustrating. So, right, so we've got a couple of new buildings appear, so let's have a quick look at these. The first one is the exographic targeting array. So we'll get that on. Oh my lordy, it's done it again. And then the EPS distributor A as well. So I'm not quite sure exactly what they do, but let's go for some description, shall we? It doesn't actually details. Here we go. So tachyon detector. Hi. Very you not crashing every few minutes. It's not a case of not crashing. It's the starbase just doesn't want to bloody work. Is a highly converts cloaking technology from Romulan and Klingon empires is now more widely available. As a result, the R&D teams and defense specialists have been working on an effective countermeasure. The latest attempt to expose cloaked vessel is the tachyon detector, a device that floods nearby space with temporary bursts of tachyon radiation in an attempt to disrupt cloak and make ships visible to sensors again. So by the looks of this, it's literally a one level. So once you've built it, that's it. It's done. So that's a bonus for that one. And then we'll go over here to the shield generator. This is obviously 34 levels. Advanced shield deflector shield array that can alter the harmonics and frequencies of shields, resulting in less predictable target for a less predictable target for enemy weapons. The module uses a on-the-fly data analysis of incoming attacks to best divert impact of hits and can mean the difference between life and death in a firefight. Okay, quite interesting, if I do say so myself. So that's those buildings. Now let's just go out of that for a minute. I have a restaurant game above 5 times, but YouTube keeps on going while STFC burns. Well, let's hope it doesn't burn so much. So, right. Well, the useless give you power to do cardio Armadas. It's not a Canadian station. It shouldn't be falling apart like this. So there we go. So they're all done, and that's literally all. Oh, hello. No, we've got another building here. What we got here? Oh, this is Tiger A, B. Yeah. So you're going to have A, B, and C of this one, and the EPS distributions are also going to be A, B, and C. So that's that. Right now, I'm gonna. Let's see if we can do something. I'm going to select him because I want to test something. Now the problem is you've got to find
Sharing intimate
right, so if we go over here and
controlling what she can.
I'm hoping
controlling who she can and can't see.
Threatening her.
Enough. This is abuse.
If you think it's wrong,
it doesn't have them on it, does it?
Show support. Report it.
there are many ways you can safely tackle violence against women and girls. Find out how at gov.uk.
Here we go, here's one. So who's going to be our...
Call 999.
Right, yeah, so at the minute the targeting's not actually working. So which means you can't go raid them as of yet. It's not even telling me whose base it is. Not quite sure whose symbol that is. But yeah. So there you go. So that's the Alliance Star base. As it is. There you go. Just help, please. Great. I don't even know if I've got enough time to get. I got 6 minutes to get there. I'll easily get there. Right. Group. Cisco and Miles, and then we'll quickly jump in here, upgrade, promote, not that one, and just get that quickly done up to level 10. That would just give him that little extra boost. So there we go. So we're going to be doing a quick card Armada, and I'm going to need some health. What else have I got available? We've got Khan, so we'll chuck him in. That's that, and I'm going to need, is it help? Yeah, I'm going to need more health, aren't I? So let's have a look. So we'll go for Vermette and we'll go for Carol. Still giving me mostly defense. So there we go, 3 minutes on my way. Alright, so there we go. So we'll send a ship and do that. They can spend the Armada directives for me tonight. Right, so that's that bit. Right, so that's the Alliance Star base. The new buildings. Now, like I said, we're raiding. You can do various types of raiding, hopefully. I mean, whether or not you'll be able to use your amalgam is another story. But the amalgam is turning out to be a pretty decent ship, other than for base raiding, to be perfectly honest with you, because like I don't think it's a very good base raider. In all honesty, it's not very good, and I'm actually questioning whether it's actually pulling the amount it's supposed to be. It's supposed to do. I'm literally questioning it. I'm actually working on it at the minute. I've got a base in our territory that I'm using to bounce off. I just need his resources a little bit lower so I can do a bit more accurate figures. But the amalgam could basically be your Vidar 2.0 really for deep space. So I mean, she's pretty strong for starters. I mean, I'll show you what mine's at right now. Where are you? There you go. So mine's at nearly 1.5 million already. Now, already with the not even a proper crew on it, that's already nearly as strong as my Vidar. But as well, it's got a better warp range. There you go, as you can see, 110. Now it is 100 because I do have level 2 on enhanced warp cores. So that's something to obviously bearing in mind. What level is your amalgam cargo? There you go, 5.4 million. So, to be honest, I've heard some players actually using this as an OPC hunter. And to be honest, yeah, it can challenge some of these. It will challenge some of these G4 miners. So it's definitely worth a look. It's definitely worth thinking about. Maybe could that be used to help with your base raiding? Obviously, put in maximum cargo capacity as well. Will its ability? Will its actual ship ability? Will that work against Alliance star bases? Who knows? I mean, if it does, it does. But like I said, at the minute, I'm actually questioning whether that 0.066 is actually correct. Because the last time I looked at it, it was 0.0006. But, I don't know. It's something I'm going to have to look into and do a lot more number crunching and things like that. Because like I say, I don't really think it is actually bringing the right amount out of the base. But we'll deal with that when the time comes. Now, there is some research as well added to the Starbase tree. So we'll go in and we'll have a look at that. So we go into the Starbase. There she is. So you can already see Cardassian weak points and Cardassian assault damage. So increasing weapon damage of your ships during an assault. So that will be against other players' alliance, other alliances' star bases. And then obviously you've got a few more things. During inspiration, which is base defense of officers. So, yeah. We got any more? I know there's a few more. There you go. Base hull health of defense platforms. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to be your base defense platforms or just the Starbase ones. Tier 5, that's still pretty good though, Nuts. Tier 5 amalgam, that's still pretty good. Klingon analysis.
Queensgate has everything for everyone this festive season.
Base damage against Klingon player ships. Okay, so that's a PvP one. Platform shield overclocking. Increases shield health. So by the looks of this, there's not, and that's it. Prime Alliance Fist. This must be the new Prime. Yep, this is the new Prime. It increases base damage during an assault by a whopping 200%. Now, most Primes are usually only a boost of like 100%. So the fact that that's 200%, that's actually not too bad. But again, it's a Prime. You know where that's going to be stuck. So, as well. So, obviously, there are things to be looking at. And oh, we lost the Armada. Never mind. Yeah. So, now, the Defiant has also received some new research. Now, if I remember correctly, DJs did actually say in his video that this new bottom line was aimed at Solo Armadas. No, it's actually aimed against the assault against Alliance star bases. So basically, it means you're bringing your Defiant to a big fight to help boost them. So Tier 6 ship, Tier 5 cargo. That's fine. I think that's pretty much miners at the minute. Tier 5 cargo. but it's still a decent amount, and it can only get bigger as obviously it gets as it gets stronger. And not to mention as well, you've got your treasury boosting that cargo capacity. You've got variant research which boosts that cargo capacity. So the amalgams are still going to end up pulling a fair whack. I mean, if it got to the same level as my Antares, I think it, on a flat rate basis, without its ship ability, the amalgam will still take more toe to toe with a G3 faction miner. So, without any boosts, without all the excess and the add-on cargo. But anyway, so bottom line here, you've got, as you can, it is the assault stuff is highlighted by the little star with the refresh around it in the next 5, and then across the bottom you've also got this one which requires uncommon G6 gas. Yay! So of course, as you know, that's going to be a buyer. Now I know there was some primes which boosted shield health, hull health and base weapon damage. Weapon damage was by about 150%, and the hull and shields were 350 each. I can't remember where they were. So let's put the Enterprise under repair. Right. Someone just cost themselves a 77 million trit hit. Ouch. So, right. Alright, so I've got 8 left to kill on that one. So, how about we get them finished? Now, I will quickly say, let's have a quick look at the Battle Pass. Now, to be honest, this Battle Pass, it's, yeah, okay. It's reasonable. It's got the event currency in it. It's got officer shards, which is normal. The one big thing I can see in it is Officer Syndicate, Trait XP, and there's actually a rare Armada. Now, like I said in the patch note video this morning, I have done a video on the sourcing of Armada directives across the board. The only one that's going to be missing is going to be this new one to do with the Alliance Starbase. But obviously, well, as you've just seen, we're not even sure where to get them from yet. So that will eventually come. All new officers' abilities are based on mitigation. All of them, at least the last 2 arcs, mitigation. Yes, because mitigation is your friend in this game. The more you can mitigate, the more enemy weapons fire you can throw off into space without hitting your shields and going through to your hull, the better. The more weapon damage that of your opponents that you can bring down as well is also a bonus. It's your friend. It's going to help you live longer and go those few extra rounds. The downside is obviously it's literally base level, so no research on top. So it's like you're going to have all these different researchers doing base level, so they're all going to be doing this level. But what you'll see is like just that little, so you take 200%, and if it does say 10%, that's just that extra 20 from each, and they will stack, but they won't do like 10% from 220 or 240. It'll just be the 200. So I will look at doing a video on the difference between base and research, because it is actually an interesting subject, and how to best learn what it is you need to do to get your head around it. I know for new players it can be very daunting going through it all. But anyway, back to the Battle Pass. So like I said, you get 1 full rare Armada. There's a 125 there, and there was 75 there, so yeah. So that's 1 full rare Armada there. We've got some Ultra Recruit tokens. I have like 15 mitigation officers. Got it. I'm straight. Okay. So I wasn't actually... yeah, mitigation officers. Yeah, I can look at doing a video on them as well, to if anyone needs any help with that one. but maths in this game is not my strong suit. Yes, I'm pretty good with maths, but when it comes to this game mechanics, it's like, wow. To be honest, yeah, you got some more pattern buffers as well. So if you wanted to do some more of those back missions, you can do. Me, I'm building them up till I've got enough to do them all. So yeah, battle passes, yeah, okay, it's fair dues. But now the event store, let's jump into there because that's going to be your big one. Now obviously you've got all the original ones that you saw with like disruptors. Now apparently this limit has been lifted. It's been lifted. Don't know why it's still there though. But I've not been doing these shards, so I'm not going to go wasting 6,000 on this because it's not going to get me anywhere at the end of the day. Then obviously you've got your ship refits as well. Again, they've still got the limit on them according to this, but apparently that limit has been lifted. And then obviously the materials, which have now changed over to the new event currency. So by the looks of it, I might as well just invest in something of those, aren't I? Resource materials. Oh no, here we go. This is where I can go spend them, because I will basically spend those isolinear rods in here on this lot. So get myself some good uncommons. But anyway, let's jump back to the beginning. So we've got officers. This has got all your officers. Even the officer just released this month. This is a rare occurrence, a very rare occurrence. The officer just released that this month is actually in the event store. Where do I go to cash in my tokens? Right, if you go into your event store, scroll all the way to the end, espionage actions, cash them in there. However, they're on a 24-hour cooldown. You do one pull, do the maximum pull, do the one pull, and then you gotta wait 22 hours for them to come back round. So officers, you got Cisco, Miles, Gold Ducat, Garrick, Demar, Wayun, Kinky Tiger, and Pon. So you got the 2 strike teams that have been released this Deep Space Nine art, which is good to see, and then you got some pattern buffers and recruit tokens. That's the one I like. So now, obviously, it's going to cost you a certain amount as you go. 10 chests. I need 13. I could unlock Ikatika right now if I wanted to. Wayun is obviously going to cost me a little bit more, but I need 49 for him. So, and then obviously you've got the same for your.
The metaverse and more.
No, it's the isolinear rods I'm spending because I've not done any of the shards towards the Cardassian disruptor or the 2 ship refits, and I've got nothing else to spend them on. I want to get them out of my inventory, so that's the only materials that I'll be spending on. So obviously you want to upgrade Cisco because obviously his officer ability is a good one, but Miles O'Brien is also another good one that you'll want to upgrade as well. So as you can see now, I need 115 shards for him now for the next tier. Oops. But I mean, it's 30% chance now. Hey, increases warp speed by 80%. Yay, it's a little bit faster. So right, so that's the officers. Next one, ship blueprints. G4 and Mantis. Yes, look, if you actually do it right, you can get a full pull of the Mantis. Yes, a full pull. So the fact we lost incursions this month, well, that's made up for it because now you can get it here. The only strike team missing is obviously the battleship ones, which is still part of the incursions, which we'll see back in January. But this is where I will be looking at spending a lot of my event currency. As you can see, yeah, 1,500 each. Well, let's see. Let's have a quick set of maths, right? So we'll do 2. That's 3,000. Don't worry, Nuts. I'm not going to go get it yet. I'm going to wait. I'm going to get all my event currency first. I'm going to go right till the end of the month. Hi, doing? How you doing, mate? Oh, I called you K last time, didn't I? So we'll stick with K. We'll stick with K. So 3,000 for 2 chests, right? So 3,000 times that by 10. That's 20 blueprints already towards a Mantis. Now, if I'm definitely getting the Mantis 150. Yeah, it is super cheap. Super cheap. I mean, you can't go wrong. Now, if we look at, if we go into my shipyard, when it comes round, and it's a battleship, isn't it? I'm at 71, so I need 29 blueprints. Yeah. I can unlock the Mantis this month. I am actually buzzing about that, because it means I can start stinging people and start working towards getting those strike team officers. But for the rest, I'll probably get the rare ore so I can finally do Ops 46. Yeah, I'll say, if you've got nothing else that you want to spend the materials on, then by all means. Now, the total amount of currency I'm guessing that we'll be getting will be similar to what we have been seeing over the last couple of event stores. So possibly around about 300,000, 400,000. But don't quote me on that one, I don't know. So going through it now, you'll only see that I can do Kelvin and Valdor here. That's because of my faction reputation levels. Yes, I've got the reputation to get blueprints for both these ships. Well, I've got the Valdor, but I don't have the Kelvin. And the cost for it, 6,000 a blueprint. And it's limited to 15. Yay! So, I can actually go for 15 blueprints on the Kelvin if I wanted to. Don't know if I would. Enterprise, D4 and Augur. The D4 is the only one I'm missing. 10,600 a blueprint. That's freaking ridiculous. 40 blueprints. Well, to be honest, 40 blueprints will mean I can build the D4. Yay! So, what, 40 then? So that's like over 400,000. You only need 29 parts, costs 43,500. So 43,000. Yeah. Oh, is that for the Mantis you're on about? Yeah. So I could actually go and get the Mantis today. Oh. Are we going to get an unexpected drop in the show tonight? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Then obviously you got your G3 rares, Gladius. Oh, that's not bad actually. 2 blueprints. You can get a total of 80 blueprints out of this. It says 40 oh no, you can only get 40, so you'll get 20 pulls out of this at 8,800. Wow. And then obviously it's the same for the Intrepid and the Burrell. Your faction miners for G3, your uncommons, your Payflower and everything, your Separatist. Meridian. Now, if you have not got your Meridian, get it. Maximum 200 blueprints, which means you can get 2 Meridians. I only need 1 extra just from a G4 mining at night. So, I mean, that's another ship I will be seriously considering. If you're building up your Devore blueprints, there you go, you can do it. Your Vidar. I know there's a couple of people in my alliance who haven't got a Vidar yet, so I'm going to be telling them, get in that event store, get it bought, get it now. I mean, cheapest chips, just under 4,000 for, and how many blueprints? You get 5. You get 5. Full pull. It's a full pull available. Again, full pull for the Devore. North Star. I haven't got the North Star. It's definitely one ship I would consider, but again, another full pull. Absolutely cheapest chips. I mean, I'll just get it just to say I've actually got it. Jellyfish, Discovery, another Stella if you feel like it, another Botany Bay if you like it. Anyone else? Cerritos, Amalgam, Ship of the Dead, Fisher, and Franklin. So they were your ship blueprints that you've got this month. Ship refits, the ship parts, again, pretty much as normal. yeah, uranium, your Franklin parts, which really I could do with to upgrade my Franklin, but I'm on a Franklin A, so do I really need the Franklin? I would like it upgraded at least. Resource and materials. Now, bear in mind, there are 2 tabs for this. There is one, as you can see, that does the main event store currency. Yes. And then if you scroll a little bit further along, there is another which takes the isolinear rods. This is where I'm going to be spending my isolinear rods because I don't need them for anything else. So, but the other one I will not touch with a barge pole. Player of the Month trophies. Here you go. Here's your rewards. So this is your Alliance of the Month. Top 3 in those leaderboards for both the Alliance and the player. So bearing in mind you've got a bit of fighting to do, but the payouts for getting these trophies are actually pretty darn good. I can't. That's actually pretty good. And then if we look at the Player of the Month, look at that, 22 billion par steal in raw, 22 billion in, yeah, they are super good, Kay. When I looked at them earlier, I was like, whoa, they're nice. So, yes, the Alliance one does kind of suck in regards to the par steal because it's only 3.7, but it's titanium focused. The Alliance one is titanium focused. So 1.2 billion titanium. Who can't do with that, especially in the G4 region? I mean, the cost of that Valdor for repairing is ridiculous. But yeah, so you've got that. You've got your frames and avatars as well. Nuts, you keep saying no to me. I'm guessing it's about the materials. I can tell you now, I do not have a single shard towards the Cardassian Disruptor, the Enterprise refit, or the Augur refit. I do not have a single shard. So basically, that's 6,100 event currency sat in my inventory gathering dust. So, right, in here, the only avatar that I can see of worth officers. I can't spend them on officers. Those isolinear data words cannot be spent on officers. They can't be spent on officers. Otherwise, I'd gladly do it. Avatars. Niner's avatar. That looks like a good one. And then obviously ASA, Alliance Starbase Assault, I'm presuming. That looks pretty good. But other than that, yeah. Frames and avatars. Usual. Big no-no. Special currencies. You got your active nanopost, mycelium, syndicate, XP, trait, independent credits, and all the usual juicy stuff as well. Cloaking and everything to do with cloaking. You've got your Cerritos refit. You've got your temporal projectile, which increases damage against Armada hostiles by 20%. So remember, getting this, you can get it. You will need 75 shards. As you can see, it's 150,000. But you will also need to get the epic shard with it, which is further down the line. But you do not need to attach it to a ship. All you need to do is activate this refit, and it works. It'll boost all your ships by 20% against Armadas. You got the amalgam refit. Again, this is for me, so this is ship specific of what I've got. So which means the Valdor, the Burrell, the Centaurian, the Bortus, the Augur, and the Enterprise, the Jellyfish, Ship of the Dead. I can get all them if I wanted to. Now, this is not particularly badly priced, but 300,000 to get all 80. Yeah, that I think I just did. You just... There you go, the dog's off again. So now, this is the project shard that I was on about to go with your temple. You will need to get these as well. So, and you will need as many as you need to do that projectile. So just bear that in mind. It's going to cost you more than that. So that's that one. And I think I've got one more. Ship parts were done them. So right now, officers. Yeah, there you go. Not right. Only spend the event currency, not the isolinear data rods. It's just the Ketra cell. That's it. So I will be looking at that. So, but I'll definitely be looking at the Mantis, definitely. So that's the event store. Right, it's still quite a bit I've got to go through. Whoa. So it looks like my alliance now is carrying on with the rest of the alliance starbase. We'll check in on it later just to see how it's going. So why is he still out there? But right. So right, new skins. We'll have a look at the new skins.
Christmas has arrived.
We'll go through this way.
In Peterborough.
Ship skins.
Festive favorites back for
And
from the charity gift
there we go.
Bernardo.
3 new skins. Obviously the Bream Warship, which is for your Katinga. Your Gemini Fighter for your Kelvin.
From your favourite brands.
Yeah,
Everything.
not all projectiles need the shards though. Oh, that's good to know.
Christmas has
Yeah,
arrived.
the Mantis grind, I'm really not looking forward to that. I struggle to get my Borg in from time to time. So, but, yeah. Yeah, your Gemini Fighter for your Kelvin and your Gala class Cardassian warship for your Valdor. So, which means I could get this one and I could attach it to the Valdor and it'll go around looking like a Gala class warship. Do I want it? Well, not particularly. I mean, it is a nice boost for my faction reputation, but so they're all the ones I've unlocked already. Obviously, we do have the Independence 8 for 500. 18,000. Yeah, that's a little bit pricey, but they are a rare commodity in the game. They are a very rare commodity. I broke my skin. Scratching my hand and I broke my skin. But yeah, so you got the mitigation refits as well. So how you actually go about sourcing them, other than the various event stores, I really do not know. But I'm sure there'll be for the Bream Warship, the Gemini Fighter, and the Gala class, there'll be events for that short with. So officers next. We'll jump into officers. We'll have a look at our new officers. So they're going to be. Oh, going. Let's go for group. We're going to be near the bottom out there. So right, here we go. Right, so Kira's changed to the changeling, and then obviously she's been added here. She is a lower deck officer. I need another 12 shards to open up the D4 refit. Then, if it's in your event store notes, I'd probably say go for it, because that mitigation refit is actually pretty decent at 200%. So, anyway, circling back to Kira, she is a lower deck officer. She is an assault officer and a PvP officer. So if you put her on your bridge as an officer, do not put her as a captain, because apparently she's not fit to lead. Well, she eventually took over Deep Space Nine, so she must be able to lead somewhere. But anyway, she decreases shield mitigation by 4% at an assault. So basically, changing that mitigation from the 80-20 down to 76-24. So, and then obviously, when you pull her with synergy, that will get better. No, sorry, not synergy. Sorry, as you upgrade her, that gets better. I think if I remember correctly, it tops out at 10%. A whole 10%. Yeah. And then obviously reduces opponent player critical chance by 10% to begin with. Same weird stuff as they made for Odo lower decks also. Yes, Odo is a lower deck, and we will talk about him as well. So, yeah, guerrilla style, critical chance 10%. I mean, to be perfectly honest, right, 10%, when you look at some of these ships and they've only got like a 12% chance of this, that and the other, it's like, okay, 10%, yeah, that's fine. So I think that's literally a standard. That's all she's going to reduce it by. But again, that's only works when she's actually not on the bridge. She's actually on your below deck. So Jagsia Dax, obviously she can command a ship. Go figure. Shield piercing, armor piercing, and accuracy increased by 700%. Yeah, 35% K. That's right. For Kira. 700% boost, and as I said, with her synergy with the other Deep Space Nine officers, she can top out at 1400%. Now, as I said in the patch notes, that is a massive boost. I literally think that's a pretty damn good boost, in my opinion. If there's a chance that I can get her this month, I'm going to have a field day with her on my ship, with Cisco and Miles. I'm going to have a field day. I'm probably going to be able to punch higher than a 43. So, right, Warrior's Spirit is an officer ability, increases weapon damage by 300%. Now, this tops out at 1200% for tier 5. That's massive. Massive. Imagine the amount of punch you're going to put against those Gemini ships. As well, put them on a Defiant. Really boost the Defiant. Now, I know there's this max loot crew going around for doing these Solo Armadas. As I did say in the patch note video, I need to get a load of Armada directives together and then blast them out in one big video, showing it all off. Because I did a couple of runs and I was actually less than impressed. What I got for hitting a level 40 compared to what I get at 43. The only difference was the 40 got more loot, but the 43, which I can't hit with a max loot, I had to use my normal crew, gets more edicts. And potentially more loot. Like I said, I need to do more. I need to do more on that one. But other than that, I mean, I know Rev Juice has released a video on it, so, and it looks pretty damn good. It looks pretty good. But with the amount of Overnight you're gonna have to use, with the amount with the exocoms and everything, and then coupled with the fact that a tier 5 Cerritos gives you that extra event which you need to use a lot of Overnight. Yeah, Cerritos and Solo Armadas, unless you can boost it more, yeah. It makes that Overnight in the event store look all the more appealing. But yeah, so Jagsia's auto ability is something to be looked at. Here's Odo, again part of the Deep Space Nine crew. Fluidic Strength as an officer ability, again, is not fit for command. He never did command DS9. Oh, actually, he did If Only Wishes Were Horses episode. When was it that episode? No, it wasn't that episode. It's when the crew came down with that Cardassian virus thing. Oh no, it's a Bajoran virus actually, designed to kill the Cardassians, but it never procced when it should have done. So now, Odo increases your mitigation by 40% against Solo Armada, so it's not a bad little boost. I can't remember what it tops out at, but and then putting below deck increases critical damage by 20%. I don't think he's really an officer to write home about, but yeah, if you want him, go for him. And then obviously, we're going to Garrick, so which means we've missed out on officer Julian Bashir. Now, 50% boost to damage, critical damage against Solo Armadas. Now, this to me is not too bad. Captain's ability. I mean, why put Julian as a normal officer and Kira as a lower deck? I'd have probably flipped them around a little bit, but hey ho. So yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, full synergy, I'm not quite sure. I think that topped out at I think it topped at 100%, I think. I can't remember. And then Steady Hand for Officer's ability, increasing critical chance by 20% against Solo Armadas. So, all these new officers that we are getting this month are Solo Armada based. I'm not sure which ones you will be able to attain through the Battle Pass and the events and everything. I don't think one has been announced, which is a bit of a bummer, but that's the way it goes. So I'm looking forward to seeing these officers in action. I'm hoping I get to try them myself, but we'll have to wait and see. So how many shots do I need? Oh, I need a fair few. So, right. So that was the officers. Now, I'm just looking to see what else I need to do. We've still got this trivia to do, haven't we? Blooming trivia. I mean, I don't even know how many more targets we actually need. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I didn't need 8. I needed 12. Oh, crap. So I need 10. So we've still got a fair few. So what we'll do is we'll just spend a little time running around, killing off these swarms. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I should have probably gone for the lower level swarms, guys, but I need to get my dailies done because I've not done it. Oh, Rad is up to a 42 already from my former alliance. That's not too bad. He's actually doing pretty good because he's only been in the game a year. Yeah, but he does buy a pack once in a while. So let's have a quick look at the starbase while we're here as well. Yep, they're really working on it. Oh, hello, what? Oh, yeah, that's the... Yeah. So... Now, now, obviously, you've got these two screens for the starbase. I forgot to mention this earlier. You've got these two screens for the... You've got this one, for which got your command center and everything, which, by the way, is going to be my new office. And then you've got your original, which has got your miners and all that. So, obviously... In your own alliance, you get to see this. You get to flip between 2 pages. But when you're actually doing a fight, you only get to see the one. Which is most likely going to be this one. Now, think of this as when you're looking at it from your own alliance starbase. Think of it as Utopia Planitia. Okay? This is your main command center in the middle of it. And this is one of your shipyards. Okay. Yes, Utopia Planitia has like dozens of shipyards. So, but think of it that way. That's the best way I'm going to say to look at your Alliance Starbase now, with the different pages. So I've got to quickly do his dailies as well, but I'll do that after the stream before I go to bed. Oh, I did say that I'd show you the number of missions you've got in the holodeck. It's silly. Look at that. Now, the enemy within 1 to 5, 6 to 10, they are your core missions. The Craven's already there. Yeah. So, yeah. And then obviously you're going to get some more pattern buffers as well, which is going to boost, enable you to do more missions as well. Go back, relive old arcs through their missions. So now, is the store actually fixed yet? No, it's not fixed. So I can't show you them because that's not working properly. Hopefully they'll fix that tomorrow. Hopefully. So, right. So just a heads up. Then I did mention about that Armada directive sourcing video. It's due to drop on Friday. It was recorded on Sunday. I finished in the editing yesterday, and I set it to be dropped on Friday because I'm not sure what other videos I need to get done between now and the next live stream. So at least then, if I didn't do any videos where I was still planning and sorting, at least then you've got a video dropping. So you don't think I'd disappear off the face of the earth? I mean, it's I mean, I'm never going to disagree. As much as this game can really wind you up and pee you off, I won't be leaving this game anytime soon. I think I'm in this until they actually close it down. So right, so we're going for our final. Have we already done the final one? Yes, I think we have. Yep, there we go. So that means now we can move on to the next question. Some more holographic cards. Yay! I'm curious about where I'm going to be spending them. Right, so question number 4 then. So here we go. Now, like I said, I do know what the answers are, but obviously I'm going to be testing your knowledge because obviously I know most people watching are from America, so I know this is one of your state games. What does ERA stand for in baseball? Okay. What does ERA stand for in baseball? Go on. I'll wait to see who's actually going to drop it in there. Who's actually going to answer that one? And yes, I have noticed that there is a delay. Well, the one thing is, Kay, I actually have the answer in front of me, so I already know what it is. So you've already done it, which means obviously you know the answer. But I'm sort of like using this as my way of testing you against your own sport. That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm testing you against what you know about one of your own big sports. So come on, there's like 13 of you watching. Who's going to give me an answer? Who's going to tell me what ERA stands for in baseball? Oh, you're from the Netherlands, are you, Kate? Oh, sorry, mate. Okay, well, I'm not going to sit here forever and a day waiting. So the answer is obviously going to be B, earned run average. So yes, so this is going to be a stat. So and all we've got to do for this one is complete an away team. Well, that's easily done. Easily. Because then that's going to move us nicely onto the next part, which is going to be field training. We'll go through that. Ooh, we hit a crit! I got some merit honours. They are good because you're going to need them for your research as well if you haven't reached that point yet. So, right. So, there we go. Hi, Aventines. Thank you for that. It's for pictures. Ah, right. So, how can pitchers earn run averages? Is it how many runs they give away or something like that? Right, so now we've got these thingies. Let's see if an extra screen has... No. I don't think it's appeared in here. No.
I can tell what you're thinking. You want to get through this ad so you can get back to your playlist. It's like I read your mind. And I know
So let's have a look, see if there's anything in here to...
of how Bulldog's original moisturizer works. So let's keep it simple. Bulldog's original moisturizer provides 24
helps Cisco and the team understand the nuances of baseball.
Neutral certified too. Win-win. Keep it simple with the skincare experts at Bulldog. Tap now and use code Spotify20 for 20%
Right,
off
so-
your first purchase.
What have all these for then?
Hey Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen to your top songs
And
2022. Spotify
average
Wrapped
number of
presents
runs
the
given
songs that you love
over
most
9
this year.
innings. Ah, right, okay.
Listening experience.
Thank you for that.
Brought to you by
That's
our
interesting to
friends
know.
at Samsung. Get what you want with Galaxy.
I do seem to have a bit of a lag going on, don't I?
Hey Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen to Christmas is Coming. Get excited with
Let's say that is a hell of a lag.
alongside some of the newest holiday
Right,
releases.
so
Brought to you by our friends at
pick that. So 1,
Unwrap the magic
2,
this Christmas.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Wow. 32 seconds. That is a hell of a lag. A hell of a lag. Wow. Well, we're nearly at the end of the show anyway, so I'm going to quickly touch on field training, and then the calendar. What I'll do tomorrow, I will do a video on the calendar, because obviously, like I said, with a massive lag like that, that is ridiculous. So it's not quite live chat anymore, is it? So right. 20. I take it that's the counting you got. Because I got it up to 32. So, well, anyway, so what I'll do is I'll continue with the show as is, and I'll try and catch your comments coming up as and when. I really do apologise, that is such a massive lag. But anyway, we've also been dropped today the Idiot's Guide to Star Trek Fleet Command. Yes, that's what I'm calling it. For us older players, it is the Idiot's Guide. Now, there is a point in this where you won't be able to proceed somewhere because you'll get stopped. For example, something to do with the Realtor. And I'm wondering if it's got anything in here. So let me just have a look. Defeat one hostile. Wow. Pike shards. What's got? Latinum. I've not actually been through all this. I mean, ooh, so it looks actually, yeah, wow. So level up your ships, upgrade your Realtor with new gear components. Obviously, you can't do that because, or that one. Level up your ships with XP. Well, I can do that one straight away. Wow. This is actually quite interesting. And this information box as well, giving you the... some ships are locked via research nodes. In trees, blueprints must be collected to begin construction of a ship. These can be found in chests and such as mission rewards. Wow, this is actually pretty good. Tear up your Orion Corvette. Well, this one you should be able to do because you should have some blueprints. So, and then obviously build a survey. Wow. So let's start claiming. So we've done that one. Done that one. Done that one. Yeah. So got that one there. Oh, level up shit. So go. That's out in space. But obviously, yeah, then obviously I'm not going to be able to claim anymore. So I'm going to leave those in there. Then we've got officers. So what we got here for officers? Okay, so apparently we're not going to get anything. Oh, we are. Wow. So if this is going to be a way of sourcing Pike and Moreau, this is actually pretty good for new players. Hopefully they do a few autocomplete. Yes, now it was actually mentioned in an announcement that they are going to work on an autocomplete for us higher level players. So which basically means a lot of this is just going to get signed off for us, if not all of it. Nice, I like that one. So we'll leave that one there then. Oh, got some Diana shards there. Is that's the common officer, isn't it? Yeah, that's common. So that's straight to officer XP. Station. What we got in the station then? Upgrade to Operation 7 to advance your station. Got some avatars and some frames in there as well. Open a 24-hour gift chest. Well, guess what? I'll be doing that one tomorrow morning. Support your alliance by sending helps. Yeah, I'll finish that one off tomorrow. So, yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, yes, the rewards are kind of lackluster, but they are for low-level players, so we can't expect too much. Nice. And I just saw, oh, projectile shards. Oh, you got a shield there. Defeat a player ship. Just go find an OPC miner, shoot it out of the sky. Yay! Okay, so yeah, it looks pretty good so far. I mean, in a sense, I wish they had something like nothing to sneeze at. No, it's definitely nothing to sneeze at. But I wish they had something like this in the game when I started 4 years ago. But all we got was a click here, click here, click here, click here. That was pretty much how much you learnt about the game. But to me, this is actually a fairly good idea to be able to train new players up and teach them about the game, in my opinion. So I'm quite happy Scopley have done something like that, and it's definitely going to be a massive tick on my board on this one. And so I've got to admit, I'm actually quite impressed with some of the stuff I've seen this month. Obviously, some of the bug problems weren't the best thing to start with, but hey ho, that's the way it is. So, but anyway, so what I'm going to do, speaking of which, what's up with the help tab? Right, you probably wasn't here when I mentioned that. Now, the help tab, we haven't got any. As soon as you press it, now, I have not seen any explanation for this or anything, but I'm going to go with what was previously mentioned in my Discord by someone. I think it was Bandit who originally mentioned it, or Nuts maybe, I can't remember. But as well, I think somebody in my alliance has also mentioned it. Basically, what it is, you press that help button. Why am I going for another one? I don't know. You press that button there and it'll disappear. That's it. All the helps are gone. You've actually helped everybody in that list. Because what it also used to do is it used to bring up the massive list of players, what it was they wanted help with, and then it gave you the option to help individual players. Well, a lot of players have complained. Why? You've given us a help all button. Just send them. Just send them. Now, if there's some players in your alliance that you don't like and you don't want to help along, sod's law now, you've got no choice. You're going to help them. But that's what alliances are there for. So it's a button less to press, or potentially 15 buttons less to press. Depends on how many helps you have in the morning. But anyway, so to me that is a massive plus. I do like that. But yeah, so that's it. So what I'll do is, because of the extreme lag, we'll end the show there. Best upgrade ever. I do totally agree, Kay. I do agree with that one. So anyway, thank you all for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure going through all this new stuff.
I can tell what you're thinking. You want to get back, so you can get back to your playlist. I will do a calendar video tomorrow morning and get that up and posted as soon as I can. I will quickly go through the calendar though before I actually record the video, so I can make heads or tails of what's what. Then again, all I do is I just go through the list. I don't bother going through it like what's on specific days. I just say, this is what we've got coming up. They're the dates that they're on. There you go. But I will write up a calendar as well to go, which will most likely get posted afterwards. Thank you for joining me.
don't forget to like and subscribe on the way out. As well, if you the one thing is that I haven't done tonight is I haven't said if you do feel like that's the wrong one. If you do wish to donate to the channel, please do feel free. I do have PayPal and Cash App. Any funds at the minute will be going towards getting a proper PC set up, so I'm not just on the phone, and I can add like beautiful screenshots and things like that all day long, right in the middle of a live stream. So obviously doing it on a mobile phone at the minute is somewhat limiting, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is. I mean, I've done pretty well with my streaming so far and everything. There's the links for you. So yeah, if you do want to donate, please feel free. Thank you very much. I will say in advance if you do. But until then, like, subscribe, and obviously thank you for your comments and your conversations tonight. And I shall look forward to seeing you on next week's live stream, where we might have a mid-arc update. Well, we've had one for 2 months. Why not this month? So, also there is going to be a Christmas event coming up towards the end of the year. What's going to be in it, I really do not know. But as well, that mantis is certainly looking appealing. Could be a video on that one coming very soon. So anyway, I've been Admiral Pegasus. This has been the Pegasus Show. Thank you for joining me tonight. Let's get rid of the screencast and get back onto this. And say thank you very much for joining me, and good night.